guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure you select the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. So today, as promised, I did do a cut crease with glitter because you all screenshot my Snapchat and I really appreciate that. So this is for you guys who wanted to see it. I'm so excited to bring it to you. This is my very first official cut crease look. I hope you really like it. So if you want to see how I achieve this cut crease look with glitter and the rest of my face, go ahead and stay tuned. So the first thing I start with is my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. I use this to mute out my eyelids. And I'm going to be blending this concealer in with a Real Techniques buffing brush. To set that concealer, I go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and another Real Techniques fluffy brush, and I just put it all over my lid where I put the concealer. Next, I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. I'm using it with my MAC 224 brush as a transition color for my glitter look today. Next, I'm going in with Brown Script by MAC just to deepen my crease some and add a little bit of dimension to the look. Next, I'm taking my Naked 2 palette and I'm using the shade Booty Call for a brow bone highlight. Now I'll be going in with my NYX glitter primer. This step is totally optional. I'm using B.F.A glitter. I'm using a loose glitter today, so that's the reason I'm using a glitter glue. But B.F.A also has a gel glitter that does not require a primer for your glitter to hold, but because I'm using a loose pigment, I do need a glitter glue. So the important thing about using the glitter glue is only put it where you want the glitter to be prominent. Do not put it all over your lid unless that's the look you're going for. You can see I'm kind of carving out my bottom portion of my lid so that the glitter only sits in that section. So I forgot to show a clip of me using the glitter, but this is me applying the B.F.A glitter. I was too focused on not spilling it because, again, it is in a loose form, so I wanted to just get it packed onto my lid without making a mess. But this is B.F.A glitter. I will leave a link in the description bar so that you're able to find it and place an order. Now I'm back in my Naked 2 palette and I'm grabbing the shade Blackout and I'm going to smoke out the outer V of my eye. And I'm just going to take the color that's left on my 224 brush, that Cocoa Bear, and I'm just going to blend it in to make sure it's not too harsh. And I skipped to this step again because I didn't want the video to be too long when I was doing the glitter look. But the same thing, I'm using that blackout just to smoke out the outer V and blending it out to make sure it's not too harsh. Now I'm just going to take some makeup wipes and wipe away the fallout from my loose glitter. Again, this is only a problem if you purchase a loose one. If you purchase the gel formula, you don't require any glitter glue or anything. It just goes right onto your lid. Next, I'm taking Maybelline's Lash Sensational and applying a thin layer to my lashes to prepare them for some falsies. This makes, in my opinion, my lashes hold better. Next, I'm going in with my Oil Control Lotion by MAC to moisturize my face. And for a primer, I'll be using Becca's Ever Matte Pore-less Priming. This stuff is amazing. It keeps my face looking matte under my foundation. I don't know what took me so long to buy it. This is not a new product, but I'm glad I purchased it. If you suffer with oily skin, this is a must-have. And to blend it in, I'm just using a beauty wedge and I just dab it on my face until it becomes tacky. Next, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Orange to do some color correcting. Blending in this color corrector with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. This sponge is dry. I do use a dry sponge to blend in my color corrector because I feel like it keeps the product in place better. Foundation, I'm using Kat Von D's Lock It foundation, and I'm going to be applying it with a foundation brush, a flat foundation brush, but I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. This foundation is very thick, and I think this process works better with this particular foundation. And this Kat Von D is looking kind of orange, but it does oxidize and becomes true to color or closer to my skin tone. I use a damp beauty blender or a Real Techniques sponge to blend it because it gives a more airbrush look in my opinion. Next, I'm going in with my Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte, and I'm just going to give myself a highlight. The same thing here, I'm using a Real Techniques beauty sponge. Again, only because it blends better, in my opinion, the concealer specifically, if I use a dry sponge. To set the concealer, of course, I'll be using my Sacha Buttercup powder. I'll be using a dry beauty blender to apply this powder and just press it into my skin everywhere I put that Shape Tape concealer. And for contour, I'll be using the Covergirl Clean Collection bronzer in the shade Ebony Bronze. Same thing down the bridge of my nose, just using a smaller brush. For face powder today, I'll be using MAC's Pressed Powder in the shade Dark Deep. And I'm just going to use a flat top brush to dust away that Sacha Buttercup powder and to set my foundation. And I'm going to go in with a fluffy face brush with that same powder again, just to make sure there are no harsh lines and everything is blended seamlessly. And here I'm just taking some lip gloss to put on my lips to prepare for some lipstick. And this is Love Your Body by MAC. It's part of a summer collection. I'm not sure if it's still available, but any lip gloss will work. And for a blush, I'm going in with Raizin by MAC. And if you haven't noticed, of course, I've offline already applied my lashes. I have a lash video up, guys. If you need help putting on your lashes, don't forget to take a look at that video. And I'll be setting my look with my Make It Last setting spray by Milani. This stuff is bomb.com. Just want to spritz your whole face with this spray. And while that's drying, of course, I'll go ahead and apply my highlighter. For highlights today, I'll be using Becca's Champagne Pop. This is an oldie but a goodie. I am in love with this color. I will use it every chance I get. Like, do y'all see that? That is why I am in love with that champagne pop. You better get your life together. Now I'm going to go in with Milani Stay Put eyeliner. And guys, I'm sorry I'm out of frame here. My camera was up too high, but I will have that fixed for my next video. And I'm also going to apply L'Oreal's Telescopic to my bottom lashes. I'm looking up in this mirror because it's easy for me to apply it to my bottom lashes this way without making a mistake. Now I'm just going to grab a little bit of that champagne pop and apply it to my inner tear duct. And for my lip, I decided to line my lips with Nightmoth and to wear Murda Matte as a lipstick. But you really don't have to put a lipstick on after you apply that Nightmoth because it was pretty by itself. And that is the completed look, guys. This is what I came up with my glitter look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I had a really good time filming this for you guys, and I was so proud of how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. And as always, guys, thanks for your support and thank you for watching. Peace.